Okay, welcome to week 1 part 2 video. We just left off at 91 with the part 1 video. So let's go on to 92, can. Again, I'm gonna play part A, part B, and then you guys are gonna switch off as well to practice your 2 parts. Okay, here we go, 92. 1, 2, ready, and... All right, that was a little bit tricky, right? I'm gonna play it one more time, a little bit slower. Now the thing to remember is fingering has to move. Fingering has to move. Think ahead for the next fingering. If you need to write your fingering in, do it. I know a lot of you have already done it, so good job. So let's look at that fingering really quick. We have the open D in the first few notes. D, D. Then the next one is a skip. E to G, fingering 1 to 3, okay? And then we have 2, 1, which is a scale down, no biggie. Now we move over to the next 2 measures. We have A, and then A, B, and then guess what? We have to switch strings. So F sharp on the D string to G. Now let me play that for you on the one with my bow. So here we go. Then switch strings to A. Open A, switch over to D string, and then 1. Do it again as second measure. And then D to high D. What did I do there? We started off with the D string, and then when we went up to the A string, 3rd finger. And scale down, C sharp, B. Then we do it all over again. Okay, so now I'm gonna do it one more time in the slow version so that in case you guys need it, here it is. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's part 1 or part A. Now I'm gonna go over to part B. You guys are gonna play that part B as well. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, good job. Now, if you want to go play against me, go ahead and just rewind just a little bit. While I play part A, you're playing part B. While I'm playing part B, you play part A. All right, next page. We're almost there, guys. We are now on page 26, 27. This is just a review of the G string, open G string, plus finger 1 for A. Oh, I should show you on the violin. Sorry. Okay, so we have the low G string, the thickest string. We know what it is. Then our first finger tape, which is A. Second finger tape, which is B. 3rd finger tape, which is C. Okay, so you can go ahead and play through that from 93 to 96. I won't be doing that since we've already done it in class, and it's pretty self-explanatory there. Open string G, then first finger that first is the C, sorry. 3rd finger C, then they have you pull your fingers away until you reach A. If you have any questions, mom and dad, you can always send me an email, or you can always schedule a Zoom time with me and I could be a little bit more in depth with that. Okay, now we're moving on with 27. Again, 97, 98, we're practicing those fingerings on the G string, getting used to it, getting familiarized with how the notes look like. 99, I'll play 99 for you. It's a little bit more of a scale thing. Again, we're practicing fourth finger use. So we use fourth finger on the D string already. For what note is it? A, correct. So we have open string D, E, F sharp, G, fourth finger, A. It's going to sound a little funny. It's going to feel a little bit weird with that fourth finger because we don't usually use that pinky for everything, right? So it's going to hurt a little bit, but just with practice, your pinky will get strong enough. Okay, now we're moving over to G string, G, and then first finger A, B, C, D. This D, Miss Fong, we already have a D here. Well, you know, just like how we talked about it with the A, fourth finger, it's the same note as open string A, but why do we use fourth finger? Well, the reason why we use fourth finger is so that when we play certain passages, we don't have to stop and switch strings. We can automatically just use our fourth finger and continue the phrase. So it's just a different way of playing. It's something that we'll probably use more in beginning strings too. So just this is a step up if we want to move on and promote ourselves to the next class. Okay, so here you're practicing fourth finger in 99. I'll play that for you. One speed. I'm not going to do a two speed here. Here we go. 1, 2, 99. Sorry, I did a little oopsie there. If you guys see, second line, it doesn't start on G, it actually starts on A. So make sure after those two half note G's, you switch over to that A. Don't make the same mistake that Miss Fong did. All right, sorry guys. Okay, now moving on, 100, we're practicing skipping our fingers. So here we have G to B rather than G, A, B. So I'll play that along with me. Here we go, 100. 1, 2, ready, and... All right, good job. Let's go on to Baba Black Sheep, have you any food? And if you want to sing along while you play, be my guest. Here we go. 101. 1, 2, ready, and... Good job, guys. Moving on to 102. We're moving through this. Okay, here we go. This Ode Man, we already know it. Now, I'm going to put it out there. If you guys are not fully feeling comfortable with the fourth finger, always practice makes perfect, or practice makes close to perfect. But if you don't feel comfortable, like always doing it, you can use that open string when you play along with this video, but when you're doing your own practice time, make sure to, sneak that fourth finger in there and practice getting that finger stronger, okay? Here we go, 102. If you don't feel comfortable using the fourth finger, be my guest and use the open string D, but on your own practice time, again, try to incorporate that fourth finger in there, okay? Here we go, 102. 1, 2, ready, and... right, good job, guys. Moving on to the next page. Last page for the week. Page 28. Here we go. Okay, so now we've learned quarter notes. We learned half notes. We learned whole notes. Last one, dotted half note. And we've already gone through this in class, I believe. And I know you for sure went over it with Mrs. Main. So we already did 1 beat with a quarter note, 2 beats with half note, 4 beats with the whole note. So what do you think it's left, boys and girls? Dotted half note equals 3 beats. If you got that correct, great job. Now we're going to move on. So just a little review again on the dotted half note. So dotted half note, if you look at it, it looks very similar to a half note, but what? We add a little dot next to it. Now that dot represents half of what the note is worth. So the note itself, the half note, is worth 2 beats. That dot adds on half of whatever the half note was holding, and then it adds the extra beat. So the half note equals 2, the dot equals half of that note. So half of the half note was half of 2? 1. So 2 with the half note plus the dot, which is technically 1 beat. That's how we got the 3 beats. Okay, I'm gonna see if I could try to edit like this video and have like a little screen here. If not, totally fine. You could zoom me and I could draw it out for you on Zoom, but hopefully you guys understand it. There is a diagram on your book as well to kind of walk you through that if I'm not quite explaining it on screen very well. But besides that, I'm going to show you again the difference between half note, quarter note, dotted half note, and so on. So again, we know the quarter note is 1 beat, so we have 1, 1, 1, 1, right? And then we have half note, which is 2 beats. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, dotted half note, 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so just differentiation of how long you hold your note for. Okay, here we go. 104, we're gonna skip, or I'm gonna skip, but you guys can go through it if you need some more review. 105, D major scale. Never hurts to play the scales. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good job, guys. Okay, French folk song. We have 2 more songs to go. Here we go. 106. Where do we put our hand position? Where does our first note start? Good. High 3rd finger on the A string. High 3rd finger, or sorry, I shouldn't say high 3rd finger, but 3rd finger tape on the A string. So make sure you know where that is. On the A string, and then 3rd finger tape. Okay, we get there? Great. Let's start. 1, 2, ready, and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good job. Okay, last one for the week. Here we go. 107. Let's see here. We're doing it in 3. A lot of movement between strings. So I'm going to play this slightly slower for you guys, just so you can follow along with which string you're supposed to kind of be on. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. right, thank you for being with Miss Rachel for strings class. We're going to do this video once a week. And again, if you have any questions, go ahead and send me emails or schedule a Zoom with me. I'll just, and through that email, you'll see the time slots that are available. But I miss you guys. Hope to see you guys soon. And I hope this video helps. Okay, bye.